In this industry, you need to bite like a shark and kiss like a mermaid when you need. It's a tough environment for women. So, you know, there is lots of women feeling related to that, and I feel so lucky I've got the chance to do everything I wanted in my life and more. So I feel like it's the time to kind of like give a little bit of my strength back to other women that maybe are not so strong.
This one is my most important tattoo to date. It's my pride tattoo. It's two people about to kiss. You can't tell whether it's a boy or a boy, a girl and a girl, a boy and a girl. Growing up sometimes in a religious household can be pretty difficult with the judgments. Pride is very important to me, being who you are and being able to be with whoever you want and love whoever you want.
Are there any instances you feel like you have to or should cover up your tattoos?
Yes.
Yeah?
I think because we're in the music industry, it's easier. Maybe if I had like a job interview for something like formal.
My family isn't too fond of tattoos, so there are definitely a couple of occasions when I felt the need to cover them up in front of them.
I was like, well, if I'm not going to get like an opportunity or something's going to come up that's going to be an issue, then I don't want to be involved in that thing anyway.
As much as I don't want to say I care too much about what other people think, I definitely care what my family think.
Your tattoos are still like a really positive part of your self-image?
Oh, 100%. They show who I am, and the most important thing to me is that I like them.
I appreciate when people have the courage to actually make the statement on the skin, and I feel like it creates also a great way to communicate, to maybe try to explore, you know, the way of self-expressing things through our bodies, because at the end of the day, this is what it is. Like, you know, we come up with ideas, we have feelings, and we want to put them under the skin.
This first one, we got our band, and yeah, we got that because there's 4 of us. It's nice to have that sort of tie with each other.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's an amazing form of self-expression, and it's increased my self-confidence as well.
It's cool, like it feels good for my self-esteem.
We are forced to think before we actually get the piece done. And I think this is when we find ourselves just in the process of getting the ink done, because you obviously need to answer yourself lots of questions like, what do I want? Where do I want it? Why do I even want this? And does it need to be visible to myself? Do I want other people to read what I'm writing on my arm? Or do I want people to see things on my back when I'm walking? You know, so I think it's through the process that we actually find out pieces of ourselves.
This one here is a symbol of a 12-step program I belong to, the triangle and the circle. If you don't belong to this fellowship, and you saw, you may have think, oh, that's beautiful, I wonder what that means. And but I still wanted to acknowledge those who are in the journey like I'm in. It was my brother. He's a troubled soul, and he wanted to find something he wanted to do. And so he got some tattoo machines at home and said, hey, sis, would you mind if I tried on you? By then I'm, about 9 years sober, clean and sober. It's a wonderful statement to my journey, and and I'm proud to have it. And Look Recovery has taught me how to love myself, and this isn't a statement of look at me, I'm great, but it's just a reminder.
This one in particular says, I've spent so long in the darkness, I'd almost forgotten how beautiful the moonlight is. And that is just about me being really in a tough relationship, and I forgot who I was, and I didn't love myself at all. He told me that I was fat, ugly, all these nasty things, and because I'd spent so long, 3 years, I believed him. I'm still finding it hard to love myself. Every day I find bits that I like about myself that I didn't know, that I was before. And it's not about what anybody else wants, it's about me. And this is my body. And I'm happy with the tattoos that I've got. I don't have any regrets.
It definitely is strictly related to the self-expression. My right arm, which was the first big piece I wanted to have, it was a moment in my life where I decided not to be what I was thinking I was going to be, and it was to be going in a totally different direction and to become a tattoo artist.
It's just showing people a part of who you are, and I think it's really fun to look at people's tattoos and have a bit of an insight into who they are without talking to them.
For me, it was like I need to have something there every day to look at to remind me that I've taken a decision and I've turned, and it needs to be clear for other people that this is who I am.
Everyone says tattoos make a visual statement, right? So if your tattoos could make a verbal statement, what would they say?
What they would say mirrors basically what they do, and that is just showing who I am and expressing myself unapologetically.
Just show little bits of my life. It's all, just a part of me.
Just be like the super confident version of me being like, you do you, I'ma do me.
I cannot even think of myself without having my tattoos because they have such a deep meaning for me, and I cannot wait for the next to come because there is so many other things that I would like to say.
It's a journey, right? Revelation.